this your team?
Yeah.
Limpy from Popeye. How do you do it tomorrow for him? Do it today. So after this is done, everything's going to come on the website. Afternoon's good.
this team, they're going to stay here, right?
Yeah, we'll move.
Not now.
This guy's still fit. Kicking butt.
Puerto Rico was.
Yeah.
I'm not keeping score of this one.
We're gonna say we want to win fast though, so we don't have to.
Not too fast, because then this point spread's got to be tighter.
Say what girl is his daughter?
Seems pretty good, Jim. Well, hey, it seems pretty good. Mucho bueno.
They better than the other one? The other one was pretty good. They got some good hitters.
Well, they also play for 12 months out of the year together, right? They play all year together. They get to know each other.
How do they dive on concrete? I mean, this isn't great, though.
A lot of pads.
An elbow.
I think over there too, an ace counts for 2 points.
Oh, does it? How do they do it? I guess it's up to the ref, right? The ref determines what's an ace.
I think so, yeah. I think an ace on a bounce is 2 points.
I got my credit card bill from New York. I don't want to travel anywhere. Oh, no.
I got mine too.
glad I'm not flying places.
It was like 1,400.
Yeah, all said and done, yeah, they're all up there.
Between food and everything, the parking was almost 300.
She's saying if they win this trip, they might do a Las Vegas.
Yeah, if they win, they get a national bid.
I was like, I hope they lose. But I'm like, if I'll play, that wouldn't be a bad trip, to be honest with you. I'd do it. I've never been to Vegas. I'd do it. Flights would probably be reasonable. Food's probably pretty reasonable out there.
It's nice and warm.
Nice and warm.
Especially if it's in the summer. It's really hot.
Everything's air conditioned.
Outside you get misters and everything.
Come on, these guys gotta get their act together.
What's the score?
You watch the State of the Union?
Yeah, some of it is good. That lady's getting. They're looking into Omar.
Yeah.
They're like, how the hell does she have a $40+ million in the bank?
She's going to jail.
Yeah.
Every time they bring it up, you see her face go white.
Yep.
Because she knows. How do you go from like negative balance in 3 years to 30 million? It's not like it's not even 1 or 2. It's 30.
They found an account in the Caymans with over $1 million in it. A transfer for 1.1 million, slated as for her brother's wedding, and the wedding never even happened.
I tell you what, I don't know what party you are, but I'm a true believer. The American taxpayer has been paying these Democrats all tons of money, fraudulent, because they take it, they say it's a program, right? And the government gives them our tax money to the program, then the program embezzles it and then gives it back to the politician.
Yeah.
That's how she gets her money. It's a big, I don't know what you want to call it.
Ponzi.
That's like a Ponzi scheme. It's got to stop. It has to stop. I like what he said. You guys are all crazy.
How about the first job of the government is to protect the citizens? None of the Democrats stood up. He was like, "Who's my point? You guys should be ashamed of yourself." That's the biggest thing.
They don't like the country. They accuse him of what they're actually doing. They're all Marxists and socialists. They don't believe in the Constitution. So what they want is they want the immigrants for 2 reasons. One is they want a lot of them are uneducated, so they give them stuff to vote. And 2 is they want it for the census, because that's what gives them the power in Congress. It's numbers.
Yeah.
If you flood New York City with 8 million people, they get like 20 representatives or whatever they get. And you know they're all going to go blue. These guys are all crooked. They're all bad. And I tell you what, when he was talking, when they showed the Dems, they were like, I don't know what the face I can say, like they were like, we're screwed. Like, he's exposing everything. Like, how do you not stand up for that? That's an easy one. Yeah. And then they stand up for the insider trading. And he goes to Nancy. I think Nancy stood up for that. She's the biggest violator of that.
Who?
Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, yeah.
She does. On average, she was averaging like 100% return for the last 20 years. She does better than any top hedge fund broker. And actually, I screwed up because I I knew about this years ago. Years ago, if you just followed her, you would have made yourself a lot of money.
Yeah, you watch the trades.
Because she's got a publisher. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what's going
there's
on.
actually a website for that now.
Yeah.
Like a
I
link.
say, I wish I did it like 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, that's one way to get rid of the ball.
Yeah, our government's crooked. And people need to wake up and understand that. I mean, look at Minnesota.
Yeah.
All that shit. Let's say New York's just as bad, California's just as bad. Can you believe that? You bust your ass your whole life to make money. And the government takes your money and you bust your ass, gives it to this guy, sends it to Somalia. Millions.
There was actually a lawyer in Minnesota, a Somalian lawyer, supposedly had a tunnel under his house.
I think they're all going to go to jail. I think they're going to get it. But just think about this, though. If you didn't get elected, it would be business as usual.
Oh, yeah.
Business as usual.
Drain the swamp.
Even now, the Epstein's funny.
What?
Because they're all going down.
The what?
The Epstein files, all the Dems are going down. And they wanted to use that to get him down, but they can't get him because he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
But they were complaining. The thing that he's doing is he's not releasing the files fast enough. They're like, yeah, Joe Biden for 4 years didn't do anything.
That's like when he was debating against Hillary Clinton, and she was giving him shit about easing all the tax credits and all that stuff. He's like, you're just pissed. He goes, it's my legal right. He goes, you're just pissed because I'm doing what you guys are doing also. You guys are doing the same thing.
Oh yeah, and when people file their taxes, you're not going to take a write-off.
Oh yeah, of course.
You'd be stupid not to. And you know this probably as well as I do. There's a box when you do your taxes that says, do you want to give more taxes?
Yeah, or you can give your whole refund if you want.
How many Democrats check that box? Guess what? Zero. None of them. How many billionaires check that box? None of them.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny is Gates is going down. At one time, the richest guy in the world gets nailed with Epstein, catches the STD, gives it to his wife, and gets caught.
Who? Which guy?
Bill Gates.
Oh.
Did you hear it?
Oh, he did?
He caught. It's part of the Epstein files. These Russian women. He went and had obviously sex with them. Part of the disease. You think for the money he had, he checked the girls, gave it to his wife, right? He got the penicillin, and he gave her the penicillin. He didn't want to tell us, but he gave it to her on the slide, and she caught him. Said, what are you giving me this stuff for? So that's why they got divorced, you know. And isn't that hilarious? He's the richest guy in the world. Got BD. Should have told his wife, I want an open relationship.
Who won? Who won?
I think this team.
Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
You didn't hear about that Gates? It's hilarious.
No.
The thing that's hilarious is that he didn't want to tell him. It was like
Try sneaking it. But
she caught the button. Like, you know this?
She caught him. Should have smushed it up and put it in a drink.
He probably paid someone to do it and ratted on him. I don't know. But they said that's why she divorced him. I mean, how do you can't deny it. You when you give her a disease.
Yeah. She must have had something going on down there, right?
It's like the I remember. I don't know if you remember the Saturday Night Live scene with Bill Murray when he caught PD.
I remember that show.
Well, he's in there. You know, he's like a basketball team, and they do a little skit with the girl saying, "What do I tell Joe?" You know, and Joe comes like after the game, "Hey, we won." And all of a sudden, I gotta go take a leak. All of a sudden, he's like, "Oh!" He's like, "I just took a leak." It hurt like a son of a bitch.
That's how he found out.
You're like, she'll have to tell him soon. I wouldn't mind looking at that shit. I remember as a kid why I laughed.
Oh yeah, that used to be the thing after school. You always look forward to Saturday for come back to school on Monday talking about it.
Yeah. I had Mr. Bill too.
Yeah.
I remember when I was real young because I had older kids in my neighborhood. They always talked about Mr. Bill. And finally, like it was up late. You know, I stay up like all, and they didn't even have it. First time I tried to go see Mr. Bill, it wasn't even on
They didn't
the show.
have it?
They didn't always have it.
Yeah, it wasn't every week.
Yeah. I was exhausted the next day. I should do that. Saturday Night Live, Bill Murray and DB.
So the weekend we come here again is Easter weekend, Good Friday and Easter.
The only thing is we always have Easter at my parents'.
Around here, right?
Yeah, so I might be able to scoot off.
Boston para Puerto Rico.
Direct hit. Dale vuelta a él.
Out of all places, the ball has to hit right on the phone.
Okay.
You're supposed to be there protecting it.
I was
Come
gonna say,
on.
if I wasn't
like-
paying
I would like
attention,
to
I would have took it right off the head. I would have got totally bopped.
See that serve? It's nasty. Jim, watch this girl serve. Right here. Watch her. Throws the ball way up there.
Yeah, look at that. I think the other team did that too. They threw it way up. took me a while to find it. I don't have the video, but it explains it. I gotta see if I can find the video. I gotta find the video for that. I still remember as a kid, 1978.
This place cost $850 million.
I believe it. It's a nice place. I like it better than Java Center. But I I wonder why they made. I like that the roof is high, but I'm trying to figure out why they made it so high.
Well, that includes the hotel, I think, too.
Yeah, oh, it does. Okay.
I think because that's what they're talking about as far as capability.
Okay. I remember originally as a kid growing up, we used to have to go to Heinz Auditorium, which was kind of near. I don't even know if it still stands. But I remember when they got the funding for this, they said we needed it. And they probably did. You know, Heinz was kind of different. It was kind of almost like the Rhode Island one. But it was like one big building. The only thing I think it uses for sailing is if they put sailboats in there. That's what you need it for. You do. Our center is what, 2 floors, maybe 3. Jarvis was
3.
Jarvis was 3 too, right? You have underneath and
I think ours is 3.
3. But the sailings are high, but they're not that high. They're not like this.
Out. That was out. Well done, Jim. Well done? Go next.